Today, I want to talk to you about something really important. And I titled this video, what if everything you believe about yourself and others is a lie? And the reason I said this is because it's such an important topic for you to grasp that it could literally change the course of your life. Because I know it did mine throughout my life, and we've probably had these aha moments. So I'm going to walk you through what is this that I'm talking about. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Dr. Lori Marvis. I'm a board certified family and lifestyle medicine physician. And I'm going to tell you a little bit first about how I came across this. When I was 10, my sister was really ill. And during that time, I had she was 6 years younger than me. She'd have fevers, and we didn't have a lot of money. We didn't have medical insurance, and we'd go to places and doctors would say, oh, it's normal for kids to have fevers and all these things. But then she had surgery when she was 4. And that experience shaped who I became. I thought, oh my gosh, this hospital, this doctor, that was the key. I want to be a doctor. I want to help people get better. I was called to serve. And for years, I thought that becoming a doctor was going to be my highest calling, that was the ultimate way to help people. And I thought if I could just, make it through medical school, learn the science of treating disease and prescribe the right medications or get the right labs, right interventions, I could change lives like I saw my sister, right? But I was wrong. And at first, I didn't see the problem. I was doing what I had been trained to do: diagnose, treat, and prescribe. Patients came in, and I gave them the right advice, and they left with a clear plan we agreed on for better health. But then they didn't change. I'd see the same patients return with the same issues. It was like, when you go in those stores and the doors are just revolving, it was like that. They go out and come back in. It's just like, but it's the same thing. And sometimes they would be worse, right? I tweak medications, reinforce recommendations, and still no change. And I wasn't the only one seeing this. I'd hear colleagues say things like, patients don't change. Why even bother telling them what to do? People don't want to be healthy. They just want a quick fix. You can't help someone who won't help themselves. I mean, these are conversations that I've had over the years with people. And for a while, I started to believe it too. Maybe people were just stubborn. Maybe they didn't want it to change. But something about that never set right with me, right? I wasn't willing to accept that people didn't want to be healthy. That just didn't make sense. I had to go deeper. And when I did, I saw the truth. And it wasn't that they didn't want to change. It was that they believed they couldn't. Okay. There are lies that we all live by. We all have them. Stories that we tell ourselves about who we are, what's possible, and what we deserve. And those stories don't start out as beliefs. They start out as experiences, a struggle, a failure, a painful moment. For example, maybe you try to lose weight and you gain it back. You tell yourself, I guess I'm not meant to be this way. You attempt to exercise but feel out of place. You think, I'm not an athlete. I've never been one. You might put yourself first, finally taking care of yourself, and someone calls you selfish. You decide it's not safe to take care of myself, right? Maybe your mom said, you don't have time to do that. You have kids to take care of. One experience turns into a story, and that story hardens into a belief. And once we start to believe something, we defend it, even when it holds us back. And that's why when someone challenges us, when they present a different story, a different perspective, we resist, we get defensive. It's not just words, it's an attack on the foundation of how we see ourselves. And that's exactly why my patients weren't changing. The real problem, we're treating the wrong thing. For years, I thought I was treating disease. But then I thought I was treating behavior. I just told people what to do, right? They changed. I tell them the pillars of lifestyle medicine. But guess what? I was wrong again. The real problem is false beliefs. And people weren't struggling with what to do. They knew they should eat better. They knew they should move more. They knew that managing stress and getting sleep was important. They weren't falling or failing because of lack of knowledge. They were failing because the story they believed about themselves. And so was I. So how do we break free from this? Well, I have a simple framework for you. So if you've ever felt stuck, like you want to change but somehow never do, there is a belief holding you back. And here's how to uncover it. Number one, identify the experience. What past event shaped your belief? A failed diet, a failed relationship, rejection, a moment of shame. Two, find the story. What did you tell yourself about that experience? I'm not good enough. I don't have the willpower. This is just who I am. Three, challenge the belief. Ask yourself, is this absolutely true? Or is this just the meaning you attach to the experience? Number four, thank it, be grateful for it, and release it, right? Your belief served a purpose at that time, and it doesn't matter that you have to understand what that was. Maybe it protected you from disappointment. Maybe it kept you in your comfort zone, but now it's time to let it go. This is really your invitation to freedom. The truth is, you are not your past. You are not your failures. You are not your struggles. You are someone who is learning, who is growing, who is capable of rewriting the story. So the question is, what story are you ready to let go of? Because the moment you decide to see things differently, the moment you challenge the belief that's really kept you stuck, everything changes, just like it did in my own life. And you are literally one healing habit away from the life you've always wanted. Heal that story. Heal whatever it is, that belief. Let it go and just see what happens in your life. And it may come back, because sometimes beliefs are hard to let go, but that's okay. You just go through the same process. And before you know it, things start looking different. You start feeling different. You start doing something different because you're becoming a different person, the person that you want to be, the person that can do it. All right. I felt really strong about sharing this with you today. So I don't know who it is out there that needs to hear it, or maybe you're feeling like I need to share this with someone. Please do that. All I know is that I literally was so excited to share this part of my journey with you. And I hope you found this helpful. So as always, I'm sending gratitude, joy, love, and healing your way, because we all need more of it in this world. And we are not broken humans. We're just people with false beliefs. So I hope you found this helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe, share the button, click the button, whatever it is. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.